The first wave of feminism started in 1830s and early 1900s and was characterized by the women's suffrage movement. With the realization that women are being taken for granted and an awareness in the issue of gender inequality in our society, women fought together to gain power, the power to be heard.
As such, women fought for their political power. More specifically, women campaigned for their rights to vote. However, it is important to note that this is not the only focus on the first wave of feminism. It is also about the issues concerning women's reproduction rights, including abortion, the right for the higher education, and upper class works, which brings us to the second wave of feminism.
The second wave arose in the 1960s to 1980s, whereby the focus was mainly on equality, whether it be in the workplace or society in general. An increasing awareness of the patriarchal and misogynist power structures relating to the gender imbalance between males and females and the oppression of women were of significant importance to feminists during this time. As such, feminists Eleanor Roosevelt, Simone de Beauvoir, and Betty Friedan became advocates of equality rights for women and engaged in the promulgation of the concept relating to women's rights, equality, oppression, and discrimination. On the other hand, the third wave of feminism is currently at play. It started in the 1990s, which differs from the initial waves of feminism in that it aims its attention towards the different and varying levels of oppression that women face, thus leading us to the concept of intersectionality, whereby it explains that women's experiences of discrimination or oppression cannot be universalized. Such experiences then is dependent upon one's class, race, culture, or gender. The third wave of feminism is also characterized by the emergence of different kinds of feminists, which focuses on different aspects relating to the feminist paradigm, such as sex positivity, environmentalism, identity, body positivity, and LGBT movements.
We can see that the narrative surrounding women is changing. Women are empowered, confident, strong, educated, independent, and more. However, there is a disturbing movement that emerged in the tandem with the feminist movement, which is moving feminist movement in the wrong direction. Feminist advertising campaigns, in short, Femvertising.
Femvertising revolves around female empowerment and money, but it's mostly the latter. Better phrased, Femvertising uses the concept of empowering women not for the interests of women, but for their company's interests. It's all for the profit. Such advertisements are carefully crafted to depict a progressive feminist movement in our society, which draws upon the shared consciousness of every individual within the community. Specifically, it draws upon the larger societal issues and expectations that our society has for women. As an example, our society has placed a significant weight on the concept of beauty to the point where it became something that we want but is too unrealistic to attain. It became something that is more focused on physical appearances but not on what's more important. And I'm sure we all can agree that surely there is something that is more important than just physical appearances. But this is not what advertisements or social media wants us to believe. After all, they both work so hard to construct the image of a perfect woman. Contrary to that, if it's not done right, then it becomes a facade. An example of this can be seen in the Love Advent calendar videos, which is supposedly advertising female empowerment. But please, you can't just add quotes relating to female empowerment and call it as such if the contents of the videos are contradictory. It comes off as fake, confusing, and therefore hypocritical. As an example, how is a scantily clad woman who is sexually drenching herself in spaghetti on a table empowering? Why does it put so much emphasis on the female body? The Love Advent calendar, like many other advertisements beforehand, depicts women as sexualized and commodified objects. Therefore, its representation of the Stay Strong slogan and female empowerment is disturbing and daunting. It completely missed the mark and failed. There is no doubt that the feminist movement has come a long way, but clearly we still have an even longer way to go.